seen Mark Webster in the last two European events in Berlin and Austria, and first round exits for both
100
at the hands of Vincent van der Voort in Berlin, and then last weekend in Austria beaten by Ronnie Baxter. So Mark will be keen to try and improve that record
60
on the European Tour this year.
Definitely, but he's lost to two quality players. You know, there's no disgrace in losing to those two guys, Vincent and Ronnie. You know, they're again seasoned pros. I've been doing the circuit for a long time, you know, and they know what it's about. But Webby needs to get his head down and going, which is already starting to do. The kid's kicked in. The kid has kicked in. And of course, he's in very good hands in Belgium with the Hybrex brothers. You know, they're
I'm sure they've taken him under their wing.
Yeah, for sure.
80.
And you know, all around this part of Europe, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, some great talent coming through.
Some fantastic talent.
Dimitri 124.
This would be a nice little shot out for him to start with. On the 20s. Treble 18 ball. Oh, that's quite a long way off. He covered it quite well.
149.
He would like this. He would like this.
It's not going to happen now, though.
We'll go back up again.
59. Dimitri 46.
14, 10, 6. I don't know how the leg goes. 14, 32. Here we go. Oh.
Team shot in the first leg. Dimitri van der Voort.
Yeah, it's a good solid start by the Belgian teenager. The winner of this one will face Brendan Dolan, the number 3 seed, tomorrow. That's the first match on the evening session tomorrow. And yeah, Brendan putting in some good results in recent months.
Has he ever? Very solid, very hard person to beat, Brendan.
And just a reminder, our evening session starting earlier than we normally do on the European Tour tomorrow, 5:30 here in Gibraltar, 4:30 if you're watching in the UK. It's so we can end a bit earlier.
58.
So if people want to go off and watch the World Cup football, they can do. And it means that we've got an earlier start for the morning session as well. 12 o'clock local time, 11 o'clock in the UK. And yeah, it's difficult when there's such a big event like the World Cup. I know that a lot of sports try and avoid
100.
too many clashes because a World Cup or an Olympic Games, anything like that, just dominates the schedules and dominates people's attention.
But such is the schedule of the darts. You know, there's something on virtually every week. Every week there's something on. So, you know, World Cups and Olympics don't really bother the dart boys at all.
Dimitri 94.
So much sport on this summer generally. Double top then for a 2-0 lead. Just recomposing himself. That's not a bad marker. Yeah. And there you go.
Second leg.
You called that lovely there, Mike. That was absolutely right.
Third leg, Dimitri to throw pass. Game on.
Well, he's hit a 180 and a 171. That's as good as a maximum.
His
second leg. Yeah, he's off to a flyer.
Brilliant.
125.
Like I said earlier on, I was chatting with Dan, these kids have got no fear. You know, they go up there, bang, 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 and, you know, they just don't really think about it.
58.
He's enjoyed youth tour wins already this year. Reading in April and Wigan in May.
96.
Yeah, he looks the real deal to me. He really does. Got a lovely throwing action as well. His darts go in lovely and they sit up. He really is. He really has got it all there at the moment.
40.
Putting Mark under a lot of pressure here. Actually, he's already broke him. So, and he's 100 odd ahead.
We were talking earlier about the Premier League and what a relentless schedule it can be, and how it can make or break you. And poor old Mark Webster, he had a year in the Premier League in 2010, and in some ways he's not really recovered since, after having a tough old time in the Premier League.
I agree with you there. It knocked a bit of the stuffing out of him actually, and it's been slow bringing it back up again. But he's a former world champion, so he'll be in there somewhere. And like we said earlier on, he'll win a game, a match, or whatever. Confidence comes in, and then he'll flow, you know, for a little while. But he's another guy that wears his heart on his sleeve, big time. You know, he really is. He really is patriotic about what he does and how he does it. Nice take out this will be.
88.
Just below, so we will be back for 72. And well, Mark really would have a lot to think about if he was to go 3-0 down the way this lad's playing.
Double 12. Lovely. He doesn't look like missing, does he?
No, looking very cool, very confident.
Yeah. Webby needs to hold his throw here desperately. He really does need to. 4 down, and he's going to struggle to come back from that.
Mark to throw first. Game on.
We saw Mark in the World Cup representing the Red Dragon of Wales with Richie Burnett last month. This is a better start to the leg.
Lovely.
Ton 40.
140.
It's a better start for Webby. Much better. Let's give him a little bit of a gap now, so 80 odd points ahead. That'll help him big style. That'll help him big style. Here we go. Well, pop a 180 in there. Lovely.
180.
His first of the match, and yes.
Look at this.
Back comes Dimitri.
140. Mark, you require 81.
He's got 6 of this, so. I used to leave top.
So back for double top, and important to get that leg on the board, as you say.
66.
Right. He's going to feel he's got 6 from here, that's for sure. That's what he'll be thinking. I've got 6, but I want to do it in 1. You don't want to be mucking about with a double now. That's good dart. That's it. It's still only 1 break. That's how he'll look at it. I'll think I'm only still only 1 break down.
Yeah.
You know, if I can get into him on this leg, and I throw to make it 3-all, then it's, you know, here we go, anybody's game. And Dimitri hasn't kicked in big, so Webby can come in with at least a ton, which looks like he's going to do. Is it the treble? Oh dear, here we go. Come on, Marky. Beautiful.
140.
Yes, he's getting into it now, is Mark Webster, and about time really, with Dimitri going 3-1 up, and that's a better
140.
visit from Dimitri. Had just had 1 or 2 slack darts creeping in.
Yeah, 1 or 2 loose ones. He needed a treble there, because he's now lost momentum on the leg itself. Here you go, 18s.
44.
Well, a bit around the houses there.
It was.
From Dimitri, a visit he'll want to forget.
Might go treble 18 here. I didn't stand up there.
53.
What about that last game you called
Well,
Dyson Parody? Whitewashing his fellow countryman. Absolutely playing superb. One, you know, a lot up there with the best performances we've seen there today. And I'm sure Gary Anderson will have taken a note of that.
Well, he certainly won't be taking. Yeah, he won't be taking Dyson lightly. Dyson's finishing impressed me. I mean, I know he took the 152 out, but when he had 2 or 3 darts in his end, he took them out. I don't know what his percentage was, but it must have been pretty high, I would have thought.
Well, Webster needed tops there. Only hit the single, but this is a big ask for Dimitri to take out.
146 he wants. George called he wanted 146. We've got 144 on the graphic.
95. Mark, you require 20.
So double 10 to go to within one leg of his opponent.
Mark Webster.
And right back in it now is the Welshman.
Game on.
And he got his break back. That's what he wanted. So now we're on throw. So a nice, decent start. That's lovely.
134.
He's putting all the pressure on Dimitri here. He's making the kid work for his points, work to get there, you know. Former world champion Mark Webster, so you know, he's been there, seen it, got the kiss me quick hat.
Yes, he won the Lakeside in 2008 and then joined the PDC in the following year.
He had a torrid time when he first come over. Great dance.
190.
Shouldn't worry, Mark. Pick a nice ton here, leave the finish, put the pressure on. That's good darts. That's lovely.
140.
Darts. Fantastic. So yeah, it's rattled him, just rattled Dimitri a bit. It's a 127. He hasn't got to go for the bullseye or anything like that. He'll probably hit a 10, I would have thought. Hit a 10, leave tops. That's the way.
87.
He didn't need to go for the bullseye. Dimitri's not on the finish.
So that'll bring us all square for the first time in the game.
Mark, you require 40.
Mark looking for tops to make it 3 legs on the trot.
Yeah.
Team Shaw in the 6th leg. Mark Webster.
Momentum's running with Mark at the moment. Dimitri needs to open big here, because if he don't, I think Mark will ram-raid him then. Needs to slow it and stop it down. Brilliant.
140.
Well, that's a good start for Dimitri. He did hit a 180 in that previous leg, but it was all in vain as Webster brought us all square at 3 apiece. So it's a best of 5 from here. And then the last match of the night is another of the Gibraltar qualifiers. Manuel Valerio up against Dean Winstanley.
96.
Dean, who got an unexpected night off last week in Austria with Michael van Gerwen pulling out of the event there in Salzburg. And so
58.
Dean Winstanley said, thank you very much, I'll have a bye into the next round.
And the money that goes with it, thank you. Add that to my ranking. Lovely.
59.
Yes, the prize money for these events, £20,000 to the winner, 8,000 to the runner-up. If you get to the semis, 4,000. Quarter-finalists, 3,000. And then it works its way down, so first round losers get £1,000. So if you get to the business end of the competition, it's not a bad return for a weekend's work.
It's lovely. It's lovely. It's that's what the PDC have been striving to do. And
140.
now they're giving them proper money. You know, they've got proper money to play for, and makes it, you know, it makes the sport what it is. You know, it is a proper professional sport.
140.
It's good darts from Dimitri.
146.
Great still this would be. Ooh, not now. That leaves
96.
Dimitri
Balls, 48.
So 16 double 16 or 8 tops there. 16 double 16.
lovely.
Shot in the 7th flag. Dimitri Bergh. 8 flag mark to throw first. Game on.
To go back in front then.
Oh, Mark. I needed something a bit bigger than that. The lead opens up 140. The pressure all goes back on Mark then. Dimitri wins this leg. He's just one away from the match.
100.
So he has to settle for a ton.
Well, he's got the darts back, Dimitri, on this one. Oh, needs to hit a treble, not that one. What? Oh, twice.
Dear, oh dear.
That is unlucky.
So a good chance for Dimitri here to snatch this leg against the throw and go to within one leg of victory. Just dropped his darts, just recomposing himself.
I'm very impressed with the lad. I really am. He's got all the right attributes for it, hasn't he? He's the way he's playing the game, he's thinking the game.
46.
The way he throws his darts. I mean, the lad's got a good future.
Mark, one of the lefties on the circuit. We saw another of the lefties, James Wade, beat Gino Voss earlier this evening.
81.
I think James was relieved more than anything. It wasn't always pretty, but he got the job done, did Wadey, and he's going to take on Andy Hamilton tomorrow.
60.
In what will be a very, very good match.
Yeah, some cracking second round matches shaping up tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening for you.
99.
That'll be really good.
164.
There we go, another one of them. Bullseye. Oh.
139.
That must have been mightily close.
167.
Webby could also win this on the ball. Treble 20. Oh, that's unlucky.
Wrong treble again,
It
Mark.
is. He'll stay up there. He's on 144.
43.
So to go to within one leg of victory, the teenager from Belgium wants double 8. Double 4 now.
Oh, this is give Webby a squeak here.
124.
He'll be looking at treble 20, 14, ball. Okay, treble 18, he's still got a chance. Oh, Mark. 21 scored, leaves him 103. Any big treble, just to try and put some pressure on.
40. You require 8.
This is for the break. 5-3 up on one leg away from the match. There we go.
Shot in the 8th leg. Dimitri Bergh.
So victory within Dimitri's sights now.
Game on.
He has the throw here.
Sorry, Mike, and if it goes the way it was going, he won the first 3, Webby won the next 3, he could win this 3, all in groups of 3s here.
95.
We saw Brendan Dolan sitting in the crowd earlier on. So whether he's still watching
125.
to see who he will play tomorrow.
It's funny, I think the guys, when they, I don't think they worry too much who they're going to be playing these days. They know it's going to be tough. the second round games in these are tough. You know, it's like you were saying, £1,000 for a first round loser. So, you know, it's the next round is always, the second round is always going to be tough.
83.
Two of them. Yeah.
180.
That's a great, this is to break back and put it with throw.
96. Mark your 137.
Yes, Webb is second at 180 of the match. He'll look to leave himself something decent when he comes back, but well, that's 80, but he'll just be praying that Dimitri can't take out this 128.
Here we go. 108, there you go, double 10. Oh,
180.
That would have been a classy way to have done it.
this will be a cracking save, I'll tell you. Double 10. And Dimitri in the background acknowledging that. That's a fantastic break back from Webber. Yellow Klassen with Kim Ibrex there. I think Kim's playing tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see Kim tomorrow afternoon. Second match on against GNR Tut of Germany.
That's good.
190.
So 180 in the last two legs for Mark.
Sign of a champion. He's sticking in there. He's, you know, he hasn't fallen apart. He's maintained, you know, a fight, which is what he needed to do.
59.
Yes, looks like as the Hybrex brothers with Yellow Klassen there look on.
140.
But yes, looks like we're going to go for another 11th leg decider the way
Looks
things
like
are going.
That's good. That's two of them. Another one. Go on. Oh,
141.
come downstairs. Surprised me there, but maybe look 95 here to leave 170. That's what he's thinking there, which is all the 19s. So 133 leaves 132. So that's how they're thinking.
121.
There we go. Treble 17 ball. Oh, Mark, he's done that before. He pulls it to the left.
43.
This lad's got a chance now. Bullseye first. I'll go bullseye first, or should do. 57 ball, 107. 88 left now, so that's good darts.
104.
That's good darts.
Mark requires 78.
He's got to get this. He's got to get this. That's only just in. 20 tops. Oh dear.
30.
Well, I think that was well high.
Looked like the number wire, didn't it?
So Dimitri then double 14 for the match. Mark Webster can only watch. And there it is, a 6-4 victory.
Dimitri van der Bergh.
We're going to see a lot more of this young Belgian in coming years, I'm sure. We'll see him tomorrow, that's for sure, when he takes on the number 3 seed Brendan Dolan. Completing the first round, the last match of the night coming up. It's one of the host nation qualifiers from here in Gibraltar. Manuel Valerio up against Dean